Bahrain qualifying is nearly upon us, and the drivers look as if they're all geared up to go. I expect we'll be getting underway very shortly. And I'm here, of course, with Anthony Davidson. What has turned out to be a very pleasant day indeed. No weather to interfere, no problems on the track, so absolutely no room for error.
That's right, Crofty. It's looking good out there at the moment. Each team will have their own game plan for this session. And of course, once the cars leave the garage, they'll be under parc fermé conditions. So any last-minute adjustments need to be done right here and now. Beyond that, it's all up to the driver. Who can keep their tyres in the right temperature? Who can hit their apexes? No race fuel on board these days, of course. These are the fastest cars we've had in a long, long time. And it's right here in qualifying where they're at their absolute peak. Let's get started.
Welcome to F1 2019 Career Mode qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Alright. I'm actually going to go ahead and get some laps going. Alright. If you're new to qualifying and you don't know how it works for F1 games, here's how it works. We're in Q1, as I understand about the parc format rules and yada yada yada. So this is Q1 we have going on right now. 18 minutes, all cars are on track, trying to get a good lap time. When the session is over, we eliminate 5 drivers. They will start from positions 16 through 20th based on qualifying time. Then Q2 will be 15-minute session. Whatever lap time you set, if you make it in the top 10, that's the tire you'll start the race for. We'll eliminate 5 more drivers. It'll be 11 through 15th based on qualifying time. Q3, it will be 12 minutes with a mandatory Q3 tire. The run for the pole to see who will take pole in Bahrain. And after that, the Q3 tire must be returned to the manufacturer immediately because it'll be gone after that. So, yeah. Thought I want to go ahead and get my lap now. That way everything is all good to go for tomorrow's race. So I just ran on the curve a little bit. Lando Norris at 35.2. That will more than likely get beaten. Max Verstappen 34.6. I'm currently 12th quickest, but I'm on a hot lap. There's already cars in front of me that's already either have taken time or have yet to cross the start-finish line. Oh, and I forgot to mention, when the checker flag comes out, if you are still on a qualifying time, you can finish that lap, but you cannot start another flyer. Seb went a 34 flat on a set of mediums, as here I come on a set of soft Pirelli tires, the red branded soft. And my first lap is a 1:31.4, so I jumped ahead of my Ferrari companion. Then we may begin the bumping process. Kubica is 20th. He is one of the drivers in the bottom 5, but oh, there's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. I might just take it to the garage. So there's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. Take it to the garage. It's like, don't fuck around, please and thank you. Track conditions have cooled off since all the racing and everything. The rubber has made the track a lot more grippier than what we've seen before. And of course there is no rain in the forecast for neither this session nor tomorrow, so that means the dry rule compound will now go in effect. There's the podium. There's... So I'm just going to chill out. A little bit of chunks on the tire as I shut the engine off. So me and Seb are the top two in the session, since it is in the early days of this session. Yeah, look at the right front tire. That's never a good thing, but you know, that's one of those things. Of course, I already know we already have another dry race, which is Abu Dhabi, because Abu Dhabi doesn't rain. So there's another dry race. Only 2 laps on those tires? Holy crap. Alright. Seb qualified on medium, so did Bottas, Verstappen.
Best lap so far is a
George Russell's 11th? What? Only 13 drivers have taken time. But the other 7 or 8 that have not taken time, they're all on track. So we are about to begin the quote-unquote bumping. Kubica is now 14th. That puts him safe for the time being. But he's about to get to be put at risk, because I know Hamilton will be up in the top 10.
332.3 kilometers per hour.
Should be a good session here. There's Lewis. 31.3. That puts Kubica down into the bottom 5. That also pushes Seb down the 3rd.
You're sat slightly higher than expectations. Great job.
That's probably the fastest time of the weekend. Pierre Gasly, a shocker, in the bottom 5. Sainz and Hülkenberg yet to set their lap time, but they will set it eventually. That's gonna, and as soon as I say that, that puts George Russell at risk. Sainz goes 11th quickest. Hülkenberg's the only one we have not heard from him. This looks like he's trying to complete his lap. 298. He is like 18th quickest in the speed trap. Let's see what lap time he puts. A 136.2. That is going to be only 19th quickest. So George Russell is safe for the time being. The 5 drivers in the bottom are Raikkonen and Albon. No surprise there. Pierre Gasly, there's the big shocker there. He is 18th quickest. Nico Hülkenberg and Robert Kubica. Should I go another lap? Should I go another lap on those tires? Of course I can, because I only ran like 2 laps on those soft tires. I just want to go out there and run a second lap. Past halfway in this session. Seb is still 3rd, Hamilton 2nd. Yours truly still leading the quickest, being quickest in this qualifying session, excuse me. Looks like this lap is going to be a did not improve lap. Second race of this career mode. Of course, we are only 9 races behind the F1 2018 schedule because we have Hungary this week. Of course, Hungary, I'm just going to tell everybody we're going to have the entire tire one. It'll be all of free practice, all 3 free practice sessions, qualifying, and the race. More likely to be up on one video, as looks like I did not improve that lap, but I did improve the time for sector 3, so that's good news there. So I did the best I could. George Russell did get knocked out. Daniel Ricciardo is now at risk of being knocked out. And the big shocker there, Pierre Gasly, if he doesn't do something, Gasly may be out of qualifying. Not only that, out qualified by his teammate. It's like everybody else is going out for their second lap. I've already completed my second lap. Looks like I could not improve. I did improve my time in sector 3. I just did not improve the rest of the laps. So a 31 flat, that's good. So I'm just going to save my red tire for coming up. I'm actually going to save a set of... As I was saying, I'm going to actually save a set of medium. I'll probably save an extra set of softs for the race tomorrow, because if I want to do a 2-stop strategy, because I want to see how far I can go on a set of reds before I even think about putting on the mandatory compound, I'm probably going to go medium to the end, because the medium tire has not been an issue for me. Let's go, let's run on board up. And as soon as I say he needs to pick it up, Gasly's now 5th. That shoved Daniel Ricciardo down into the bottom 5. Lance Stroll is now at risk with a minute to go. Not enough time to go out there for another lap. Kubica did not improve, so it looks like Kubica may be out of qualifying. So we'll just have to wait and see. Let's do this, just make it easier on us. Okay, moving on after Q1, myself, Lewis Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel, Max Verstappen, Kevin Magnussen, Carlos Sainz, Pierre Gasly, Roman Grosjean, Valtteri Bottas in 9th. Yikes. Lando Norris in 10th, Daniel Ricciardo, Sergio Perez, Lance Stroll, Nico Hulkenberg, Kimi Räikkönen. Good job. Which also means Kimi Räikkönen outqualifies his teammate, Antonio Giovinazzi, who is out. Also out, Danny Kvyat. He outqualifies his teammate, Alex Albon, and Robert Kubica is last. No surprise there. Alright. Here we are, Q2. Now you know the drill, my friends. Now we have to set the fastest lap on our Q2 tire, and then we'll go from there. Of course, your mandatory Q3 tire will be open if you make it to Q3. If not, it'll be already returned to the manufacturer, and you'll probably get a free tire choice. Alright, this is the tire you're going to start the race on. Ran a little bit wide through turn 1. Trying to give Hamilton some room. Probably why I ran a little bit wide. The good news is we'll get Hungary already taken care of. Then we can worry about this game for good. Like Friday night vlogs, we can work on this career mode. Lando Norris at 34.9. That's gonna get beaten. My name is now at risk, but probably will not stay there for long. Remember, whatever time you set your fastest lap on, whatever tire you set your fastest lap on, that's the tire you're going to start the race on. Hulkenberg at 34.7. I'm now in the bottom 5, but not for long. Top of the timesheets I go.
That was the fastest lap. There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Lap time did not improve, but I am safe for the time being. That's the good news.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:30.8.
Alright, so let's see. I'm no surprise about this. The big three teams there, Raikkonen, Grosjean's now at risk. The 5 drivers in the bottom are Norris, Magnussen, Sainz, Ricciardo, and Stroll.
We're top of the speed trap, 332.6 kilometers per hour.
That's good news there. I think I'm just gonna save my stuff for the for Q3. Wow, I got it down in the 130s. That means I will have the this tire ready to go. So I'm not gonna use this tire.
Slightly higher than expectations. Great job.
Only three laps on those tires. Go 17 laps, then go 37. And then mediums is 30. I can do this. Soft, medium to the end of the Grand Prix. That's the good news there. Grosjean's on track, and now he's not. Of course, Grosjean, as of right now, 333 kilometers an hour, and I currently lead the points. Temperature for tomorrow, 75 for race day tomorrow, but the track will just start continuing to cool down as the race goes on. Might want to buy a new practice gearbox. Wouldn't hurt, because, you know, would you like to order a new gearbox? There's no penalty.
We're top of the speed trap, 332.6 kilometers per hour.
Yep, now will it be the end of the session. We're just buying a new gearbox. It's only the practice gearbox, it's not the event gearbox. Alright, so who's going to Q3? Myself. It's like we all are going to start on the soft tire. Hamilton, Vettel, Gasly, there's that. Here's the ones who didn't make it. Stroll, which means Perez has outqualified his teammate. Kimi Räikkönen already outqualified his teammate. Lando Norris, Ricciardo, and Sainz. Hulkenberg has now outqualified his teammate Ricciardo. Norris has outqualified his teammate Sainz. So, yep. Q3, we go. Alright, who's going to start on pole for the race tomorrow? The Bahrain Grand Prix. Alright. Yep, this is the Q3 tire you need to use. So I've saved myself an extra set of softs. That's going to be big, because everybody's going to go straight to the medium tires, and then they're not going to get a lot of grip. So I think I made the right move. Just use one set of softs. Save that fresh set of softs and your fresh set of mediums from this session. Carry it over the race. You got fresh tires. Because in case we get a safety car in the race tomorrow, you want to have fresh tires. Fresh tires can mean a difference between helping you and helping you and all that yada yada yada. Lewis Hamilton, 33.2.
You've just put in the fastest lap. Good job.
Also, I set the fastest speed trap. Nearly 340. Alright. Unfortunately, that lap did not improve. So we'll see if I keep the pole or not for tomorrow's race.
You are in first position, front of the pack, and we're in front of Hamilton, Vettel and Gasly. The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1 minute 31.4.
And a minute and a half of the session to go. Don't think the slap's gonna improve. That's session. Of course, if you're on a hot lap, it will count. And one of the Haas cars is done. Vettel's gonna try to wants it a Ferrari front row. Hamilton goes to P2. Alright, when I complete this lap, this will be the end of qualifying. Like nobody can't beat me, so I'm gonna take pole here in Bahrain.
Fantastic. You've got
Alright, pole position.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Blue, Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have the grid line up for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then.
So I've out-qualified Seb, Lewis has out-qualified Valtteri, Verstappen out-qualified Gasly, Mexican has out-qualified Grosjean. And yeah, so we'll see you guys tomorrow for the race.